Welcome to What the Food. I'm your host, Ethan Dutcher. This is What the News, the only food-focused news update show on the internet. It's May 4th, 2020. The world feels unnervingly still, but food waits for no man, so let's get chewing on today's news. The popular app Zoom has partnered with delivery service DoorDash to make virtual backgrounds of common restaurant chains including Chili's, Cheesecake Factory, and McDonald's to add ambiance to your video chats. Backgrounds still to come are the DMV, waiting in your car for a train to pass, and public bathroom glory hole. DoorDash's attempts to bring in new customers are child's play in comparison with the Lucky Devil Lounge here in Portland, Oregon, with their topless food delivery service previously called Boober Eats. Classic. Boober Eats. Unfortunately, the strip club received a cease and desist order from Uber. Man, fuck Uber. And are now continuing the service under the name Lucky Devil Eats. Talk about essential workers essentially working it. Godspeed, ladies. I'm sure that you've already heard produce is rotting and animals are being depopulated, as our national food chain's flaws are coming to light. Even the flow of drugs has significantly decreased because of COVID-19. Even drugs! This shit is real! Do you realize that the US government has spent over $1 trillion on the war on drugs, and drugs are still winning? One of the biggest government bodies in the world couldn't stop drugs. But COVID could. Now, I've spent hours reading articles that all said essentially the same thing. Restaurants and schools are closed, causing a huge surplus of food to be dumped, left to rot, or slaughtered because of perishability or a lack of storage. Meat-producing titans Tyson and Smithfield announced closures recently, although the current United States president has ordered the meat plants to stay open to avoid a protein shortage? Apparently, meat's the only way we can get protein? That doesn't seem right. Anyway. Very few of these articles actually talked of alternatives or solutions to this problem, and that's why we need to start focusing on community subsidized agriculture, or CSA. To put it simply, they're basically a subscription to your local farm. Generally, they deliver a variety of whatever's available at that particular farm on a weekly basis, including proteins or meat. This way you directly support your local agriculture and help build the infrastructure to get better food that's grown close to you. That way when something terrible like a pandemic does happen again, the fact that farms closing halfway across the country doesn't affect you as drastically. Keeping local farms thriving and eating seasonally, what could be better than that? I'll have a link to CSA directory below, and if you need any more helping find one near you, or if you have any questions, you can contact me by phone or social media, and I will personally help you find one. Not all of this is bad news, though. Sharp thinking from a cheese farm called Lively Run Dairy in New York has gone way above and beyond in this time of utter crisis, taking the initiative to collect milk before it gets discarded and making it into cheese to donate to food banks around the country. Apparently, the governor of New York was fond of this good idea and began fundraising efforts to get surplus milk into cheese farms around the state. When the farm was approached by the state, they said they have already done all the work needed. Honestly, I could not be more impressed. Another business that knows what's at stake when you don't act before it's too late and wait for tomorrow. Snake River Farms is well known in the restaurant industry for their high-quality meats. They have donated over $2 million worth of Wagyu beef to food banks, hospitals, cafeterias, Meals on Wheels, and other communities in need. Why did they do it? Why do you think they did? Because they know it's better to give away food to people who need it than to just throw it away. It's sad that this sort of behavior is rare right now, so I say well done and shank you. Not only did you meet my expectations, but you exceeded them. It's comforting to know that there are some companies willing to help us in times of need. Because the economy has hit the ground before, and it will again. Jeez, I did not know there was so much money in there. We gotta beef up security now. Okay, I'll give it a rest. A couple in Sweden has started a restaurant that consists of a table and a single chair in a field. It only serves one person a day and includes cocktail pairings for their 3-course meal. This is the second most antisocial dining experience possible. The first, of course, being eating top ramen in your boxers while you rewatch Parks and Recreation for the 4th time. As an introvert, I have longed for a restaurant like this, but I've never had anything quite like it. I've had to settle for going to the movie theater at 11 a.m. or going out to eat on Wednesday nights to avoid the general public. Now, This restaurant just for me. I hope this this pandemic will put an end to the fucking communal table. You know, the table at the nice hipster restaurants that they'll shove you in after they run out of real tables. You know, with the rest of the single solo diners. Okay, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here for seared duck breast and risotto. It's got the same prices as a nice restaurant with all the ambience of a fucking bus stop. Man, fuck you. Food news updates every Monday. Links for the infos on CSAs, the wonderful farms I was talking about, and all my reference materials can be found below. And don't forget to give me a call or send me a message for free live cooking classes. See you next time.